today we're going to talk about accessorizing. There's a lot of great things that you can bring along that'll actually make your convention experience easier. There's a few things to make it a little bit more fun and personalized, and then there's a few warnings I have from previous conventions that I've been at. So the number one accessory that I tell everybody to have is a lightweight jacket or a cardigan or sweater that you can throw over your shoulders. I don't know what it is about convention halls, but if you've been to other conferences and conventions, you realize they're always cold. It could be snowing outside in Chicago, and you're still going to get a cold draft inside the convention hall. So a sweater that's small enough to put down in your bag that doesn't add a ton of weight to your shoulders all day is really important, but something you can also throw on that'll keep that chill off and make sure that you can actually enjoy the session you're listening to. Another great one, both for the warmth and the style, is a nice scarf. Now, I'm not talking like the winter knit scarf, but something more of a pashmina, something you can open up and wrap around you, or something that you can just swing around your neck and go. It acts as a great shawl, it acts as a great fashion statement, and if you've never been to a convention with a lot of other SLPs before, you'll learn pretty quickly that this is like the uniform trademark for SLPs. We love our scarves, so much so that the scarf companies have figured it out. There's often the scarf king or someone similar in the exhibit hall floor, just in case you need a few more scarves to add to your collection. This is not only important just because it's a convention, but this is important because you're in Denver, and I'll explain this a little bit closer to convention. But if you are a person like me who will drink more water if I have my water bottle versus a water bottle I bought at the convenience store, then by all means, please bring a water bottle. It is so important, one, to keep those vocal cords hydrated, but also it's really important for being at altitude. So you're going to be needing to drink 1 ton of water while you're here at the Mile High City. So if you're going to drink more from a water bottle that you have at home, then by all means, throw it in your bag. Yes, clearly bring your cell phone, but more importantly, have it in a case. Have your phone in a case, have your tablet in a case. You are going to be jostled, you're going to be bumped, you're going to be throwing things in and out of your bag, digging your bag, yanking things out of your bag, trying to find where those business cards went because you need it to hand to somebody. And I have seen people bust their tablet devices at convention. I personally was at a different conference in the Bay Area, and day one of the conference rode in with a friend, stepped up out of my car, and my cell phone bit it on the parking garage floor, face down. I mean, I shattered the whole top of my screen, and I had to go through a whole conference of trying to avoid the top of my screen because it was scratching my fingers just to be able to like check in with my husband and see how my son was doing. So a case is a great idea, and it can be a great fashion statement for you too if you find one that's really talks to you and your sense of style. Not only will it be helpful for you for getting your hair out of the way, but you will be a couple other people's best friends too if you throw a couple hair ties into your bag. By the end of the day, you're going to get your hair out of your face because you're going to be typing mad crazy notes on your tablet, or you're going to be racing out to dinner, or it's just going to have fallen flat from our dry air here. So just throw in a couple hair ties. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Okay, so all our badges will hang from lanyards. When you arrive the first day and pick up your materials, you'll be given a lanyard. This lanyard, the lanyard everyone is given. Now, I have nothing against Progressive's therapy. I've got no personal experience, no professional experience, I've got nothing against them. However, this color doesn't go with most of what I wear. Okay, anything I wear at all. So, and also it gives me a chance to kind of add more of a fashion statement to my outfit. So I prefer to bring my own lanyard. I have a variety of lanyards that I like, that are comfortable for me. So pick whatever one you like, whether it's a alma mater or a university football team that you just absolutely love. Go Illini. I also have a sparkly orange one that you'll probably see me more wearing at convention. But this is a great way to make your own fashion statement, be more comfortable, and feel like maybe it goes more with your outfit than green. But by all means, you're comfortable with green, go with green. And you'll actually have less people asking you to flip your badge if they just see the bright green lanyard. All right, a watch. Whether you're coming from a different time zone and you're just confused as to what time it is, whether you are in a room without a clock or all the rest of your technology has died, a watch is going to be huge for you for checking that time, knowing what time you got to get to next sessions, etc. I love my Pebble watch. I know a lot of people have their Apple watches, but I am not an iPhone user. I love my Pebble watch because it also gives me my phone alerts, so I don't have to turn on my screen all the time. Again, another tip for saving some battery there. And I like it too because it automatically switches to the time zones that I fly to if I had to leave town this time. But any watch will do. But make sure you've got a watch and you can make sure that the time is accurate before the first session that you need to be at. It's a great way to keep track of that time. This might seem obvious, but pack some necklaces that are your favorite, that speak to you. They're great conversation pieces for when you're sitting next to somebody. They're a great way just to show who you are. And when you leave the convention hall, and please take off your name badge and stick it in your bag. You don't need strangers knowing who you are. A great fashion piece to still have on in the evening are your necklaces. And so I love a couple of different necklaces that I have. I have origami owl ones. I have my favorite inside of a watch one. And it's a great way just for me to feel like I'm still a little bit dressed up for when I go out to dinner eat in the evening. Earrings, great way to make a fashion statement as well there, and actually pretty expected. I'm not good at having my whole outfit together each day. Like if I get a necklace on, I'm feeling good. I'm rarely one who's got the necklace, the earrings, like actually all put together. But earrings are a great fashion statement, as we all know, all of us women who wear earrings. However, I typically go with smaller earrings, such as these, at convention. I do not always go with my big fashion statement earrings, no matter how much I love them, and that's for two reasons. One, if I'm planning to wear a scarf with my outfit. If you're not someone who usually wears scarves, we're going to try to make that fashion statement this time around. Long dangly earrings or hoopy earrings, they get stuck in your scarf. And then so you'll be leaning over to look for something, you'll go to pick your head up, and then you've got this twitch happening that you've got to solve and fix, and you put a snag in. Same thing happens if you go to hug somebody who's also wearing a scarf or maybe a nice sweater. I am 100% a hugger. If I see people I haven't seen in a while or anything, I am the first one. I'd be happy to give you a hug. But I've definitely been at a convention where my earring has gotten stuck in somebody else's scarf, and want to talk about embarrassing. So I typically keep my earrings a little bit smaller. You are going to be shaking a lot of hands, whether you're in the exhibit hall, whether you're meeting speakers, no matter the reason. You're going to be shaking a lot of hands. So a big suggestion I have is treat yourself to a manicure. You know what? Then you've got a lot more confidence sticking that hand out and shaking somebody's hand. So whether you're into Jamberry or whether you want to go into the salon and just be pampered for a half hour, go ahead and give yourself a manicure because it's going to give you a lot more confidence. It doesn't even have to be colored, but just that cleaned up fingernails so that you're not like staring down at that chipped nail polish from like the beginning of the summer when you go to shake hands. One more warning I have is this. I love dangly bracelets. I love them. I have charm bracelets. I have bangles. I love bracelets. Here's the reason you will not see me wearing a bracelet at convention. They need to be shook out of the way to shake somebody's hand. They get caught and bang against things when I'm digging in my bag trying to find something after the speaker has already started. And when I'm typing on my keyboard or making selections on my iPad screen, they're clanging against the tablet screen. And people don't appreciate that noise, and you get self-conscious about that noise. And by lunchtime, these suckers are tossed into your bag. So go ahead and leave the bangles at home. I hope this helped you think about some of the accessories that you might be bringing and think about some of the things you might want to pack. I'll be back with more tips later.